Well, it took a little while, but the new panel is done. And I actually finished it a little while ago. It took maybe 8 hours all told. That's with some breaks, time with family and the rest. But it's done and it looks, I think, good. The only thing I don't like is the paint that I picked. It said it was a flat black, but it's not quite perfectly flat. It's got a little more gloss to it than I like. I might go through and maybe hit it with a thing of steel wool to buff it up a little bit. But nonetheless, it's usually dark down here, so I probably won't be able to tell. But just a quick tour. Down here we have the desktop aviator Cessna switch panel. We've got FIP running engine instruments. The iPad running the 6-pack with remote flight server. I can run Air Manager on that as well. VOR navigation. Light controls for the cockpit. TPN system. The Flight Illusion radio stack. Touchscreen, which right now I have running the GPS in X-Plane. And then a clock over here. The stickers didn't make it, so I'm going to have to order some new stickers for the placards and things like that. And I'll probably make a few more little modifications, but that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, if I have time, I hope to build a center console here that will hold the throttle quadrant trim wheel and that FSX dual intercom system. So the nice thing about this is with the desktop aviator, you've got keys. So we'll see how it works. I'm trying to put the key in here sideways and backwards. Master switch is on. Fuel pump on. Beacon light. Mixture's in. Throttle in 1/4 inch. Turn the key. And we're up and running. Now I can't seem to figure out when these radios turn on with the masters and avionics and when they don't. Right now it seems like they're not. Not quite sure why, but it's a finicky thing. And I'm going to have to send a note to the Flight Illusions guys and try to figure out why sometimes it's on and sometimes it's not. It's easy to fix though. I can just set them all to on in their little program. But I had it set so that when I would turn on the power on the master switch, they would all come on. And somehow I messed that up. I'm not quite sure how, but I seem to have done that. So just a little bit of some switches and changes in the configuration software, which I'm running here off to the side. And that's all working. But it's not quite the same as when you know, you flip on the switch and they all go on and off. That's how it was working yesterday. Today, in fact, when I would flip the battery switch, they would all go on and off. So it's some setting in either the configuration software or X-Plane. I got to get it figured out. So there you go. Everything's up and running, and looks pretty good. When the GTN 850 is ready for X-Plane 11, I'll run it, or the 750, I'll run it on the touchscreen. Right now, it doesn't drag over to a separate window, so there's not much I can do about it other than wait for them to get out of beta. So I don't really use that touchscreen, but I could use it with the mouse if I chose to. And there we go. So that's the latest in terms of the basement sim. And thanks for tuning in. If you have questions, please go to www.ontheglideslope.net That's where I have almost all of them already answered for you. And as always, thanks for watching.